So this week I was supposed to review the conditioners until I realized that there are 9 different conditioners for me to review. The problem with that obviously is that in a week I have 7 days, and really I only have about 5 days to film before I need to wrap everything up so that I have enough time to edit it and publish my video on a Sunday. 9 conditioners, 5 days. Even if I had 7 days, I just can't do it. So I decided that maybe I will just talk to you in general about what natural conditioners are. So, even as I was looking at the conditioners that I do have to try right now, not all of them are even remotely natural. So we got to establish the fact that everyone has their own definition of natural. So if you're happy with the claims of no parabens and no silicones and plant-derived ingredients to a certain percentage, whatever percentage that may be, that's your idea of natural, and that's fine. But there are some real picky people out there who want truly natural, and now we're probably talking organic and absolutely nothing synthetic in the formula. So if you want to be a purist, then your options are very limited. Even in these natural formulas that we go over in our schooling, we do use preservatives, for example, which by nature are toxic. They're meant to kill microorganisms. So it's important to realize that, it's kind of a give and take. We're hyping up natural, but at the same time, you don't want to cross over to being unsafe. So, if somebody is making water-containing products, for example, and not preserving them, and then advertising their products as natural, clean, preservative-free, that would be extremely unsafe. The amount of mold, yeast, bacteria, you name it, that can build up in just a matter of a couple of days can be astronomical depending on the formulation. So just be wary of that when you try to look for natural things. I will go into way more depth with all of this further down the road when I finish my studies and I have time to make topic-specific YouTube videos, which I'm excited about. But for now, I just wanted to casually touch up on natural conditioners. So I'm not going to try 9 different conditioners this week. Sorry. I have tried a few that make sense to me as of now. The kids conditioner that I've been using, that one I wanted to just look at, really think about the feel. I tried that one. Then there were a couple other that you could pump out that were easy to use this week. I did that. I can tell they're made differently. To each their own. What would work for my hair would probably not work for yours. What I was most excited about was the conditioner bar that I ordered. And that I was kind of disappointed with it because I was so in love with the shampoo bar. I felt like that conditioner bar did not hydrate my hair. It did not even help with the detangling, which are the top 2 things that you would want a conditioner bar for. What I find really interesting about the conditioner market right now and actually how it has been for decades, is how we don't really talk about the detangling and the softening part of things. We talk about strengthening and the botanicals and things like that. But as far as like advertising on the fact that a shampoo washes and a conditioner helps to detangle and, neutralize the hair for styling and everything, we don't really talk about that in the marketing. It's assumed that that's what it does. So when I buy a conditioner bar and it doesn't do its basic function, yeah, I'm disappointed. That brings me to really exciting news. So this week I was making my shampoos for the school for the practice formulas, and I kept running into formulas that I was missing like an ingredient for, and I realized that they were repeatedly all over the practice material. And when I put in my order for ingredients, it was a 2-pager. It was a lot of stuff, and I ordered, I want to say 90%. The things that I couldn't find, I had the attitude that okay, those ones I will either replace with something, or I will figure it out somehow, or I'll make it differently or something. Turns out these are like ingredients that you absolutely need in order for them to be possible to make, in order for them to be what you're supposed to be making. So here I am trying to formulate, constantly interrupted with, oh crap, I don't have that one either. And I almost placed an order out of Slovakia, and I ended up having to order stuff from Canada. It looks like I might still have to order things from the UK. I guess it's not that odd, because if I was living in any other country besides the US, I would probably be ordering ingredients from all over the place. But I don't know, something in me just thought that on the US continent we would have everything. And I suppose we do have, but because I'm going to a British school, they call things different things, and their brands that they use for the ingredients, even though they have the same inky, they have different names, so that all plays into the difficulty in trying to locate this stuff. So the exciting news part is that I have decided what my finals are going to be for the hair care diploma. So I'm going to make a shampoo bar and a conditioner bar, and I'm going to try to make as amazing of a shampoo bar as the Earthling Company one was, except not make it look like a piece of salami, which was gross. So that is my inspiration. And then the conditioner bar, I want to make sure that it conditions and detangles my hair. So I have clear goals for the products, and I am so excited to start, because once I get this going, then I'll be that much closer to getting my certification. So I've actually already made a couple of shampoo bars, which I am so far pretty happy with, as far as the appearance, because I haven't had a chance to try them on yet. But I think that for most of us, we're used to liquid shampoos, and just the thought of solid shampoo might seem a little bit odd. And I had no real opinion on shampoo or conditioner bars at all before I purchased these. I was curious to try, but skeptical. If I want to be honest, I was skeptical whether they would even turn out to like even wash my hair. Kind of like what my experience was a little bit with the conditioner bar. But the shampoo bar was the first thing I tried, and it blew me away. I kind of didn't finish my thought in the last video last week about the shampoo bar and how I felt about it. I'll give you a little backstory. What I was referring to was I was at this house party some years ago, and they randomly served chimichurri over there, and it was just perfect for my taste buds, for my like things that I like, the herbiness, the spiciness, combined with meat, and just it was delicious. So yeah, the shampoo bar had that reaction in me. I was so blown away, impressed. It was the best thing I've ever put in my hair, and I was like, where has this been my whole life? It's probably not a surprise now that my final is going to be a shampoo bar. They want 2 products out of us. That's why I'm doing a shampoo bar and a conditioner bar. If it was just 1 product, I would for sure just make a shampoo bar. I think I was curious to try to make shampoos before I settled on my final being a shampoo bar, but I made a few shampoos and I realized that it was just starting to remind me of like skincare formulation for like a lotion or something, or a gel, and it just wasn't different enough to excite me. So these bars are that. And so anyways, that bar, the first attempt, coming out pretty good after a couple of pretty not so good attempts. The previous attempts came out good, but like the first one with the press, I had read the advice to rub the top of the shampoo press with alcohol before pressing, but I didn't do it at first, and it just ripped off like the image that was supposed to be imprinted on top. So if you use shampoo presses, definitely spray them with alcohol prior to pressing. What makes me so excited about this is like you see the trajectory, right? Like I started not knowing what these are, to absolutely loving what they are, to trying to make one and it actually turning out okay, but just like ripping up the top, to not ripping up the top as much, to creating my totally own unique formula and not ripping up the top, maybe just a little bit in the corner, but like in a matter of like a week, like whoosh. So I'm excited. I know I say that a lot, but I'm actually excited about shampoo bars.